The Sterling Heights Drug-Free Coalition held the Black Balloon Day Remembrance at Christ Lutheran Church on March 5th. Friends and family of those that have lost their lives to drug overdose or drug-related death gathered to share their memories and feelings and to know that they are not alone in their tragic loss.
Today we're honoring those that have lost their lives to this tragic opioid addiction that has really affected every household, I think, in this nation in some way, shape, or form. Your social status or your economic status, it really has no bearing on it. I'm here and we're here to support the families that have lost loved ones and to also support people that have loved ones that are going through this and to help them with their journey in trying to cope with and help their addicted members of their family as well, just to share our love with everyone. I think that's what's most important, is that we care about each other and we support each other.
We all know somebody that's been affected by drug use, whether it be continued or maybe somebody from has an overdose, but we all know somebody that's been connected to this type of sorrow. And I think this is the least that we can do, is to remember, first of all, it's a person. I'm sure that person didn't want to be addicted to whatever it was. I don't think any addict wants to be an addict. And maybe they sought help many times, but it just didn't work. So I think this is an opportunity to come together so that we bring people together to share their stories so they can help each other.
I do believe one of the main things is people don't understand, it's a disease. Nobody wants to be like that.
It's really important to know that there is a community of people who have lost loved ones through addiction, especially the opioid addiction problem that we've been going through for years. I know as a firefighter, I've been in people's homes, and it really has an impact on families. It quite often tears families apart, and it's organizations and moments like this that really help people come together. They can continue their grieving process as well as start the healing process.
I'm always just astounded by the courage of people who are willing to talk about the loss of people in their families and the addiction that their families have faced. It's humbling because, there's usually a wall of silence around things like this. For people to come out and talk openly about how their family has been affected by narcotics or how their family has been affected by addiction, it's tremendously emotional. And I think every council member here was just so touched by the love people have for their relatives and friends. And we're committed to making sure we try to end this in Sterling Heights.
Even those of us that have lost somebody, we still feel like we're in the fight because we know there's still people suffering. And our goal is to save everyone, even if our kids couldn't be saved, even if our family member's gone.
To be able to go on and help other people that are still suffering with addiction, I do remember those days, and now when he's gone, I can remember it instead of the frustrating part of being the parent and watching your child suffer and continuously go through the addiction process. It shows me how hard he was fighting and how hard it must have been for him, and overwhelming some days, and knowing that he's not suffering all those things right now can bring some peace, and the knowledge that I gained from it all can help me to hopefully help other people give back what I've learned through the years.